crystal blessings, everybody. I have another crystal question that I want to go over for our topic today. And this one says, should there be a certain set of crystals or crystal mix for rooms like your living room or living space? And I think that it's not a should, but there is definitely things you can do to make your living space feel more comfortable, more vibrationally aligned with the type of energy that you're trying to bring into a living room or a great room living space. Usually that kind of room is a room where everyone likes to hang out, where people will gather for, several people will gather for anything. And so you want it to be a space that has good energy within it. And you want to choose crystals that can radiate their energy in all directions, or you want to choose very large crystals, or you can do both. And I say large because in this instance, yes, size does matter. Okay, so a crystal, and for ease of doing the video, I brought ones that were sort of on the smaller side so I could hold them up for you. But this crystal would be great for a living space or great room. Even if it was larger, that would be even better, because the energy torus around it depends on the size of the crystal. So if it's a little itty bitty cluster, it's not going to have as much radiating energy coming off of it. This is a really pretty crystal cluster here, and you can see that the points go in all different directions. So when you have crystal points that are natural, you can envision the energy is strongest coming off of the tip. So all these tips going in different directions is going to send energy out in all different directions. So you can see why that would be a good thing in a space where there's people coming in from all different directions and a lot of people hanging out in one area. Here's another. That was a clear crystal quartz cluster. This is apophyllite and stilbite. There's some clear apophyllite, green apophyllite, very light green, seafoam green, and there's some peach stilbite in here. Bring you closer in there to get a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Whoa, that looks really, really nice on video. You are gorgeous, baby. So these look like clear quartz points, but you can see they have 4 facets instead of 6 on them. So they're like squares, and these are indeed apophyllite points with peach stilbite. You can see little peach clusters sprinkled away in there. And this is a good size for a nice size great room or living space. And then back here, let's see, I'm going to move. Okay, you see that guy right there? That's my Amethyst Geode that I have here in my sacred space, office space. And those are great. My sister-in-law just got one of those too for her great room. Those are wonderful for radiating good amounts of energy into a space and really making the space feel good. If you also have a healing space, sacred space, where you bring people in for doing crystal healings, Reiki work, energy work, or anything like that, massage, it's great to have a piece like that, or any of the pieces that I showed you in a space. One that I forgot to bring out was a sphere. Spheres, even though they're not natural, they're polished, okay, and they're polished into a perfect ball, and so the energy is going to radiate again from all angles. So I'd say it's nice to do a sphere when you have a stone that doesn't come in natural points, because I really like the energy that comes off of natural points. So for example, I have a sphere that's Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli is always a stone. It doesn't come in like these points that are growing like quartz or in an amethyst geode. So having that polished up into a sphere allows its energy to go off in all different directions. So if you're looking for the energy of Lapis Lazuli and you want to radiate that into a large space, having a sphere is really nice. And of course, the larger the sphere, the more energy you get, because size does matter. Why do I like laughing so much when I say that? All right, so that pretty much answers that question. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.